Welcome back to my road trip series, where I travel alone by van from Portugal back to my home country, Sweden. In this final episode, despite feeling low and tired, I make my way north through France and beyond, where I go from isolation to connection. Join me as I take on the last leg of this journey in a mix of last-minute challenges and spontaneous adventures. Let's go. Today is Sunday. Yesterday was spent mostly driving, doing some van maintenance, filling up diesel, filling up water, clearing out my grey water tank because it had clogged up. But yeah, so this is less than a week until I'm taking the ferry. Today I'm just chilling as well. Like I'm working, filming, adventuring, driving. All of this takes a lot of energy. I'm pretty tired. I need to rest as well. So yeah, the upcoming week is just gonna be working, driving. So it's not gonna be the most glorious. We'll see what the rest of the trip holds. It's gonna chill for a little bit more here. I'm just charging up my batteries. I think I paid like €3 for 6 hours of electricity. And then I'm gonna drive over to France. Morning. Yesterday was kind of a tough day for me. I don't know why, but it was just tough. I don't know, I was kind of low, tired, not very optimistic. But yesterday was also quite tough when it comes to like location. I had to move around a lot. I would go to one spot, I didn't have internet or I didn't have space to shower. So then I would go to another spot and then I didn't have internet. So internet has been a big problem lately. I don't know, these SIM cards that I have seem to be working much better in Spain. The solution that I have for internet is through a Swedish company called Wi-Fi.se. So I have a router, antenna on the roof, and I have their SIM cards. Most of the time during my 6 months it's worked well. But in Portugal there was not that good of a connection. Here in France it's awful in some places. So I definitely think I'll be looking into Starlink long term. It creates so much stress not being able to have internet wherever I am. So yeah, that was a bit tricky yesterday. I was at like 4 different locations. Same right now at this place that I slept tonight. I have no internet, so I'm supposed to start working, but I have to drive somewhere else. So yeah, it's just really frustrating. But anyways, I gotta get moving now and find somewhere with internet. Alright, so I just finished work for the day. I'm still feeling a little bit heavy. I'm not sure why. Actually, I saw something about there being full moon now, and that yesterday and today is like the days of heavy emotions and stuff like that. I usually don't believe in astrology, but that was like, wow, okay. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna start driving towards Paris now. The idea is to park tonight as close to Paris as possible because there's a big surprise coming to Paris. It's kind of a crazy story and I'm not sure how I'm gonna tell it, but yeah, you'll have to wait and see a little bit longer. So yeah, today I'm just gonna focus on driving. So I think it's about 3 hours or so to that destination. So yeah, let's just get to it. Okay, so I drove about 3 hours, I think 2.5, 3 hours. Saw there's a spot here and I saw that there's laundry here. Today's driving felt really smooth, it went really fast. I spoke to some friends, but still it went so fast. Now the time's almost 8, so it's time I ate. That's so bad. While I wait for my laundry, I think I might go get myself a burger. I haven't really eaten anything nice in a while, so I think I deserve it. Let's go see what it's all about. Alright, so I thought I would give you a little update. For the last 6 weeks or so, I've been part of this online program hosted by a guy called BC Serna, which is kind of like a self-exploration, finding your purpose, community, heart-driven kind of program. It's really hard to explain, but I will tag him below so you can go check out his page and read more about the program if you're interested. Anyways, through this program, I connected with a guy called Andrii. And it turned out that this connection with Andrii was going to be something very special. At some point, I think it was like 2 weeks remaining on my trip back, he sent me a voice message, which I never heard. I had missed his voice message and I called him and he said, "Did you listen to my voice message?" I was like, "No, actually, I missed that." And he was like, "Okay, but I can just tell you." And he asked me if he could join me in my van on my trip. So he asked me if he could join, and I was like, "Yeah, of course, of course. I love that you're saying yes to life. I love that you're stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out of the norm." So I was like, "Of course, I want to hold that space for you, and let's do it. Let's see what happens." So I actually picked him up in Paris.
Hey, man! See you, man. You're here.
Hi. So this is Andrii.
Hey everyone.
He's my passenger now. Do you want to share a bit more about who you are, where you're from and everything?
Yeah, my journey pretty rough. Last 2 years, I'm a refugee from Ukraine. Currently live in Germany. I had to move there with my family, my 3 daughters now and wife back then. And yeah, there was a lot of struggles connected with giving birth to our 3rd daughter and settling in a new country. So I was trying to find myself, find people who can help me find myself. And that's how I met Kevin.
For me, it felt like such an honor to hold space for you to like step out of your comfort zone, not just for yourself, but to inspire other people.
Yeah.
I think that's what really powerful.
When we view our life not only as our own life, but as a message to the world, it really puts it in a completely different perspective. I think we feel pretty comfortable and safe in the certainty that we can control. Throwing yourself into the grace of someone else, freaking unusual. And yesterday I was trying to fall asleep, and I was thinking, tomorrow I will sleep in the van with some dude from Sweden that I will meet for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's happening
Special.
today. Yeah, and I'm so honored that you create this space. I mean, this is pretty radical.
Yeah.
Because, when somebody comes with you with such a proposition, you don't think twice. This is a radical Swedish guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty radical in that way. Now we're gonna drive to actually meet another person from the program.
Yes.
Her name is Daniella, and she lives outside of Amsterdam. We're going there tomorrow. So today is Thursday, and on Saturday we're taking the ferry to Sweden. We're heading to Belgium today, Netherlands tomorrow, and then Germany, and then Sweden in just a few days. Yeah, we don't really know what happens after Sweden.
Yeah.
We're gonna go get some food now. It's cold.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then we're gonna keep driving. Good morning. Today we are driving to Amsterdam to our friend. It's about 8:30 now and it's about a 4-hour drive, so we actually really need to get going. But we had a good night's sleep, right? We were kind of skeptical about the space, but I think it worked pretty well actually. All right, let's get this show on the road. Belgium now. We have been driving for maybe 2-3 hours. Unfortunately, we've been stuck in traffic for like 1 hour. Now we're stuck in traffic again.
Hey, this is crazy. We're hugging.
Hey small group, hey big group, guess where we are?
You should have continued to hey Kevin's audience, hey the world.
Hey, Kevin's audio. Yeah, we're here at Daniella's house. It's a beautiful day, pretty sunny, better than in France. We hope to have some good time at lunch. I text him, like, we communicate.
If we're both working and earning, even if this idea seemed to have like a great future, something felt off about it.
You have to elevate in order to get out.
Yeah.
So you have to like go up, not further.
Hello. Welcome to Daniella's world. Hi, my name is Daniella. Yeah, I live in the Netherlands for 13 years now. I came here for a better life, but also to encounter my mom and my siblings that I hadn't seen for 10 years. And life has opened up for me here, and I'm actually so excited to keep on exploring it. I was born in Honduras, in Central America, very rooted into all things connected to nature and our culture. It's calling me even more now that I am far away from home. Just started connecting the dots of why I'm here and what my purpose was to be here. I feel definitely called to share my culture and to go back to nature in order to survive in this society, but also to bring everybody else to open their heart. All these European beautiful people that need to connect to the earth, connect to each other, open up, heal, because there's a lot of generational trauma here. I'm here to bring that purpose into action, to live from service and from getting to a point of guidance to others, because that is like in my design, that is something that I feel is going to be.
Isn't she just amazing? The best.
So you're asking me how we met and how we got to this point, finally meeting each other and actually feeling like we're family. So many things had to happen in my life, and recently so many great things had to happen for me to get here. I suddenly was offered more work and more abundance in my life next to doing my own thing, and then suddenly I had a car accident where somebody just cut me off and caused a big crash on the highway. And that totally knocked me off my shoes. I was going up and up and up like for 6 months, non-stop with all my energy, everything I could give. And then suddenly this just grounded me again. And it forced me to look in and to look at the things that I was not wanting to work on or that I was lacking at. One of them was self-love and listening to my body and my limits. That's something I struggle with. And then we ended up in this beautiful group that we're in, the Pursuing Purpose group. And it's been an eye-opener to find this family, this community with you guys. That's really what I feel, like I first was hesitant and a little bit critical about it, but this has been so different, so led from the heart. For me, it's the shame of the things that have happened to me and the things that I've done before, especially the shame around being a mom. That is for real a thing, that you're a mom and that you shouldn't be working so much or having so many things to do that are not just being there for your child. That has been a difficult one for me to step out of, really, because I had also so much to say about my own mom. Kind of grew up without her from 10 years old till I came here, and that's a long time, for when you're growing up. And now seeing that actually you can have some balance within it and still allow your child to feel loved and heard and held, then it's awesome. Like I'm stepping more and more into, yes, it's just awesome, and it's gonna make his life better, our life better. And I don't know if you guys agree, but I think we can do great things together just because of the fact that we decided to open our hearts. Just look at how this group is made of many different personalities. The point here is to be of service. That's what we came here for. Okay, to serve ourselves, to help ourselves, to be able to serve. There's a long way between those two. And I think we still have a lot of work to do in ourselves. But that doesn't mean that we cannot start. Because who says when you're ready to start? We're gonna go swimming, cold swimming.
Cold swimming in Netherlands in
It's
April.
just not ice. It's a bit warmer now.
I've been doing some cold swimming in the last 2 weeks. But you said you haven't done this in a bit, so are you excited?
I'm excited because I used to love it.
Yeah.
I really like the feeling of getting into this uncomfort situation and overwinning. Let's go do that.
Let's go do it.
I'm nervous. Are you nervous? No. Like, no?
No.
Okay, it's gonna be great. It was like a beach. It was all white till there.
No going back.
No.
No going back.
Oh, swampy. Whoa.
That's what happens to me when it gets like, okay, the minute, a little bit of space.
You did it, Andrii.
Woo! We did it.
Well, the minute is not up.
Oh, the minute is not up. Okay. I think it's more.
The minute is up. Come, let's go.
Oh, okay, the minute is up. The plan was to go the next day to the ferry in Germany, and I thought that the ferry was leaving at 1:30 in the afternoon. We had a busy day outside of Amsterdam on the Friday, and I was like, oh, I can't be bothered. I have to go up in 4 hours to drive to Germany to the ferry. So yeah, we were there ready to go to bed, and I decided to double check everything, double check the route there, which was a 6.5 hour drive, double check the ticket, and that's when I saw that I had gotten the time completely wrong. I thought it was leaving at 1:30, but in fact it arrives 1:30 and leaves at 7:30 in the morning. So I was like, no freaking way. And I looked at the time and I look at the Google Maps and it's like, we have 10 minutes to leave and we'll just make it to the ferry in time. So I actually ended up driving all through the night. So I drove 6.5 hours from midnight to the morning. It was so crazy, and we just made it to the ferry, which was absolutely insane. Are you excited to go to Sweden?
Oh yeah, I'm excited to go anywhere where I can lie down.
Yeah, let's go. And so we arrived back home to Sweden. As I had Andrii visiting, the coming weeks were a bit different. The adventure continued for a bit as we enjoyed the spring weather and explored my hometown together. I really can't imagine a better way to end this incredible adventure.
As I look back on my journey, through the ups and the downs, the uncertain circumstances and the beautiful unforeseen locations, I'm filled with nothing but gratitude. To be in a place where I can travel, explore, and capture the remarkable places along the way is certainly a blessing I don't take for granted. And it is with absolute certainty I say that this adventure will not be my last. Thank you for watching and coming with me on this journey. Leave a comment down below what your favorite part of this trip was, and I hope to see you on the next one. Love you guys. Peace.